coming into a blind, and you throw on roster changes on top of that. Tough stuff. So time to move on to our winners interview, where G Clef will be translating for us.
So we have Runner and Haksa from Runaway winning 3-0 against REUNITED today. So you're the first one to defeat the foreign team. 3-0 against REUNITED. How do you feel right now? First of all, I don't know if I should be here right now. I didn't do so well today, and I think I'm just popular enough to be up here.
So modest.
As a player, having an interview here, it's so touching. And having a foreign team, we know a lot of European teams and NA teams are also really strong. We were wondering how strong Korean teams were. And lots of people were saying Korean teams are not as strong as the foreign team in FPS. Like, Korea is not that strong. I think we proved that pretty good right now here. So was this all planned? So this guy's a famous streamer. He's really good. And Haksa, your plays, your Genji plays were awesome. When did you start playing? How did you practice? Since the open beta, I've started playing Genji. The mechanics, it's not super easy to play Genji. I think I just found the right character. And I also have talent. I also agree that you have a lot of talent. How can you be so good at Genji? Is there a tip? I can't really find anything else. Is there any other hero that you can play well? As well as Genji? I've enlarged my hero pool as I practice for the league. And overall, I can play all heroes pretty well. So will we see you carrying the game with other heroes also? He says yes. Confidence. And Runner, with your amazing, show some amazing plays also. Yes, I remember this. Oh, so this one, we're about to close the game. We had two supports. And I knew one was supporting me all the time. And I was going for Balataja. When he keeps on poking, when Roadhog grabbed Balataja at the time, Tracer can also come near me at the time. We know we just get into mixed up fights a lot during those times, so we try to have the best positioning. And they also had Winston and Lucio, so we made a pretty good team comp against them. And after knocking down their healer, they're done. So I thought you guys had some kind of plan. Could you tell us a little bit? We didn't really plan too much. But Roadhog's hook is so good right now. And I'll keep, whenever I say it, I keep on saying I'm a dealer, I'm a runner, but I'm also a Lucio because I'm a runner. I always keep on running. And let's go back to Haksa. You're the youngest player on the team. And you have a Korean nickname of Kupsik, which means lunch boy. Because Koreans have lunch at school. Because you're the youngest. He's still in high school. And I'm the cutest mascot of the team. And who do you want to pick the MVP? Not just you two. Who do you want to pick? I want to pick Shine. I think Shine did so pretty well. he covered the entire team really well. Whenever we needed him, he was right there at the moment.
오늘도 그런 장면 많이 본 것 같아요.
And he wasn't the brightest.
한마디 해주신다면?
You want to give a shout out to Shine? Huh? As the youngest guy, you have to do a shout out.
앞으로도 쭉.
Well, you can do better next time.
바랍니다. 자, 그럼 자, 오늘 고생한 팀원들에게 러너 선수가 한마디.
And runner, do you want to finish it up with your final words to your teammates? First, when we made the team, we weren't really doing the best. Our scores were low, and our skills were not really great. So thanks for, I want to say thanks for all our teammates for trusting and going through the qualifiers all the way up here. I think we strengthened up our bonds together, and I do want to say thank you so much to all of our team and our sponsors. And Runaway team, as a team, we're going to do so well. Fighting!
한국팀의 가능성을 보여준 러너웨이 팀이었습니다. 오늘
So that
경기
looks-
한 번 더 축하드리고요.
Congrats again at the end. Looks like that's the interview from Runaway team. Let's go back to Monty and Doa.
All right, thanks for the translation, G-Clef. So today's results. Well, Monty, day one we had a couple of 5-game sets. Today, a couple of 3-0s. T6 taking out Mighty Storm 3-0, and then Runaway in a big surprise, taking down REUNITED 3-0. But Runaway looked really, really good. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so impressed Haksal still being a high school student and able to balance that with playing at such an incredibly high level already in Overwatch. And, unfortunately for REUNITED, they, of course, had that substitute, had to learn very quickly. Their next match is actually on Wednesday, and it just doesn't get easier because they will be facing off against Kongdu Panthera. And Kongdu Panthera just won the Danawa X tournament here in Korea in a pretty impressive fashion. They have the top-ranked player, or second place now, player on the ladder in Evermore, a Roadhog main that they're going to have to go against. And not only that, but their last opponent in the group is going to be Luxury Watch Blue, which was also in the finals of the Danawa tournament against Kongdu Panthera. So this is a very hard group for REUNITED.
To be fair, Luxury Watch Blue got absolutely crushed by
That's
Kongdu
true.
Panthera in the finals. And Luxury Watch Blue is kind of known as not being a great team. They don't look great from what we've seen, but still a threat. You got to worry about it.
Well, also the problem is that REUNITED has to get top 2 in that group. So it's going to be must-win pretty much on Wednesday.
I agree. They need to win against Kongdu Panthera. They need to win against Luxury Watch Blue a little bit later. BK Stars coming off of their win on Friday, take on MVP Space, a team we have yet to see in this tournament, so that should be interesting as well. Coming up in just a couple days on Wednesday, Korean time.
Yeah, and for those of you wondering, as we head into Friday as well, it will be Envy, because I'm sure a lot of you are curious about that, taking on Mighty Storm. So you got a bit of an idea. Based on what we saw today from Mighty Storm, you have to assume that that's going to be a pretty one-sided match in favor of Envy. The first match today, the teams were nowhere near as coordinated as we saw in our second best of 5.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Envious looks like they've got a pretty easy matchup coming up on Friday. But we'll see. Strange things have already begun to happen in this tournament. And, of course, there's a Challenger League as well. Now, this isn't cast in English as of yet. Not sure what the future holds, but a lot of teams that weren't able to make it to this league are, of course, in the Challenger League, including some pretty notable teams like Luxury Watch Red.
Africa Red.
Africa Red as well, yeah, that's right.
Rhinos Gaming Wings. So a lot of their sister teams at MVP Infinity are in the Apex, but Challengers right now.
Master of Mouthwatch?
I was wondering about that as well.
Uniqueness up. There's some interesting team names in Challenger. The Meta. You were beaten by the Meta. I see. I see what that's all about.
I see how it goes.
That's cute.
What jokers, Doa? What jokers?
I know, memeing out of control. But wow, what a crazy day. I mean, coming into this, I certainly did not expect 3-0s, at least not the way that we saw them. But I think it just kind of makes the tournament from here on kind of that much more interesting to watch.
Yeah, especially the first one because T6, yes, it was a 3-0, but it was a little shaky.
It was certainly messy.
3-0. And meanwhile, we did see, I think, a more impressive performance out of Runaway and REUNITED in the second match. And Numbani was close. but no real cigar there for Reunited,
Yeah.
unfortunately for them. And
Yep.
I think as we see this tournament unfold, that may in fact end up sort of being the group of death.
It certainly could be. It's starting to kind of look like that a little bit. I mean, we're only in day 2, so there's still a lot to discover here. But, yeah, absolutely, these teams are certainly ones on the Korean side you really want to watch out for.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Runaway coming in a qualifier where they were capable of 2-0ing Luxury Watch Red, we knew they were going to be fearsome.
Certainly. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This has been the Intel Overwatch Apex Season 1 with Don Monte Cristo. We'll see you on Wednesday for our next set of matches, see if Reunited can get things rolling a little bit more. But no doubt the Korean teams coming in force. A lot more fun to watch than maybe people expect. A lot more skill, too. See you on the next one.